Hi, it's John Dunkley from Team Success, and if you're watching this video, then I think you're probably quite serious now about getting involved in the team building or the sponsoring side of the business. When you first started in the business, you were given the very first part of the manual, which covered the retail, which we've been through in previous videos. And what should have happened by now is you've probably been speaking to your sponsor, and they should have issued you with the second part of the manual, which is all to do with sponsoring. And this really is used in conjunction with all the previous videos that we've given and all the videos that are about to come to you. Now, I want to give you some more hints, tips and ideas on effective advertising in terms of sponsoring. And what I want to start off with is your advertising is only as good as the amount of activity that you've got going out there. There's no point in getting loads of flyers, cards and everything else if you're not going to physically go out and get rid of them. Okay, so what we do suggest to start with is that let's say you've got some flyers, you've got some cards, or you're going to get some. What we do suggest is that you do need to have your telephone number on there. We always suggest that you use the Easy Reach telephone number that is supplied to you by Clean Easy, because that is an anonymous telephone number. People will ring in, they'll leave a message on the answer machine. Later on, you retrieve it and you can ring back that prospect at any time you wish. However, if you're a bit unsure about the Easy Reach system, you don't know if you're going to be keeping it or whatever, then certainly get your home telephone number. If you do put your home telephone number on there, you've got to realise that you've got to be prepared that people could call you at any time of the day or evening, and sometimes it might be a bit inconvenient, so they might catch you on the hop. So I'd recommend the Easy Reach number, but if not, at least have your home telephone number. The next thing I suggest is that you have your website on there. Now your website, you do get a free website, and your website at the moment would be www.easytogo.com/ and then whatever your account number is. Now this is okay to start with, you know, it's free and so on. However, it doesn't really capture much details in terms of who's been looking at your site. So what we always recommend is that you get a capture page. Now the best place to get a capture page is to go on to the fasttrackresources.info site, and there's a space on there where you can actually order a capture page. I think they're around about £30 a year, but I'll tell you what, they are so well worth the money. And the reason for that is that when people go onto your website, what they're going to do, they're going to leave all their details. They're going to leave their name, address, telephone number, which means that you can get back to that person and actually have a chat to them. Instead of them just looking at some info and dismissing it, you can actually have a chat, find out what they're looking for, and then get the information sent off to them. The other thing that we always recommend as well is not only do you have your telephone number and your website address, but perhaps get a spare mobile. Now we've got a spare mobile which we use for the business, and there's actually 3 calls on there at the moment. And what we do, we just put text flyer to and then our mobile number. If you've got cards, instead of putting flyer on there, you can put text card to and then the mobile number. Or if you've got stickers, text sticker. Or if you've got shop ads, text shop ad. In that way, you know where the contacts are actually coming from. But again, you know, the advertising is only as good as what you're actually putting out there. Now, in order to get these cards, flyers and so on, we do recommend that you visit several sites. The first is www.barnes-printshop.co.uk. Now there is a password, and that password will be in that second part of the Team Success manual. So all you need to do is go in there. If you're not sure, have a chat with your sponsor. So you go onto that site and you can order cards and flyers, or you could go on to www.maxprintshop.co.uk. Again, you can get all these products, or go on to www.equinox.co.uk. We've got such a range of products that we can get from these websites. It really is fantastic, and I think we're very fortunate to have these 3 websites that we can go to. So what I'm going to do now, I'll leave that with you. Next time we will talk about, once people start to contact you, how you deal with the contacts. What do you actually do next? What's the next step? So until next time, good luck.